Alright, I want to say Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who do rule well. In salutation, Yoakim pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Alright, I'm Brother Gabar. I'm going to another lesson, Lord willing, it do be edifying. Alright, and today's topic is going to be women in the order in the order that the Most High has set up, all right, for our nation to thrive, for our nation to prosper, man. All right now it's completely out of order, all right, because our woman is out of order, okay, because you have too many Israelite men, all right, who's identifying with the same problems out of their women, all right, because our women basically our women is completely out of order, all right, and what comes with that, it's a trickle down effect, man. She's raising the kids out of order. She's trying to usurp authority over her man. She's back talking her man. She's bucking up to her man. She's giving her man all kind of problem, all right, all kind of hell, to the point where her man, you might have an actual good man, but he might be considering leaving his woman and his kids because he can't take the woman, the Israelite woman mouth no more. But mainly the Judite woman, all right. But all our people, man, all of the nation of Israel, all right. You women of Israel is completely out of order because it's not only just the Judite woman, all right. It's that's just one tribe out of the 12 tribes, man. You have Issachar, you have Gad, all right. You have Simeon. All right, you have Manasseh. It's all our women, man. They're all out of order, man. All right, you have all our women this out of order. It's not only the Judite woman, and our women got a thing for talking back to her men because our women have this wicked spirit on them. Our women have wicked spirits on them. Basically, they have that Babylon spirit on them. Basically, anything a man can do, I can do. Type of, because that's what they pushing off on our women to think like nowadays. All right, anything a man can do, I can do. Well, what's going to, you physically can overpower a man, so you shouldn't be saying nothing like that. All right, and women have that independent spirit. I don't need a man until all hell breaks loose. All right, and then you're gonna need a man to protect you. All right, then you're gonna naturally get back in order the way that the Most High has it set up. And now while I'm mentioning that, I'm just gonna grab matter of fact, I go to the blue letter and I'm gonna grab Isaiah the 4th chapter, man, because it's gonna break it down perfectly, man. Because you women, you basically, the man is worth nothing in this society right now that we living in. The man is basically put on the bottom of society, all right, and that's mainly set up by Esau, and our women basically carry out the thing, Esau's judgment that he sets up in his system that he sets up in place for the man, because with divide and conquer, basically how they did in captivity, when we was in captivity, they divide and conquered us, man, because our women basically looked at the men as warriors, all right. They basically looked at them as a shield of protection They kind of showed you in the movie Roots, all right. Basically, when you had, well, that series Roots that they had, basically it showed when they was bringing us up over here on the ships, all right, when they first conquered us, how much our women, our women looked toward, when Esau grabbed a hold of our women in slavery, when we was going in captivity, our women was looking at the men to save them, but it was nothing we can do because Esau had his blessing was the sword, so he had the weapon. But the point I'm making is that our women used to look towards the men for everything, and now it's the total opposite. They can't wait to tell the man how much they don't need him anymore, how he's nothing. I can do bad all by myself type of spirit, and our women should never be thinking that way. All right, but that's the part of the curses, all right, and due to Esau knowing the scriptures, all right, he put the perfect plan in play to basically to have our women going against they men, because you hear women say men ain't shit, black men ain't shit. All right, it ain't, they all ain't shit, because Esau has geared you to thinking this way. All right. So matter of fact, let's I'll just start. Shut that door, son. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll just start. Matter of fact, let's start with Jeremiah. Let's start with Jeremiah. I believe it's the 22nd chapter, around the 31st verse, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it's Jeremiah 31. Is it 31 and 20? Around the 20. Right. This is Jeremiah 31 and 22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man." All right. So a woman, the Most High said he created a new thing in the earth, basically where a woman is going to compass a man. Basically, Esau gives the women liberation, because it was a point of time where our women basically depended on them. They didn't look forward to work. All right. They depended on the man to go out to work. Now Esau says, look, I give you women liberation, basically where you can work and you can get basically equal pay as a man. And nowadays, women make more than men anyway nowadays. So only imagine if your woman is making more than you. It's enough incentive for her to say, well, I don't need you. All right, I can get another man. That comes along with that mentality that goes back to the garden with Eve. All right, because basically Eve, she sinned, and because she was in transgression of the law, she basically had Adam to go off. All right, see how that works? Because the woman is matter of fact, let's get that, because the woman is the beginning of sin, man. All right, let's get that in the Apocrypha, man, in Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, where basically I believe it's 25 and 24. It says a woman, if she maintain her 24, okay. It says of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So of the woman comes the beginning of sin. All right, because like I said, Eve, she ate the apple, then Adam, she got her husband to eat the apple. All right, just like nowadays, man, most of these women, they're basically they'll go off. All right, and they'll get their husband to go off. All right, it's been a thing that's been going on with our nation, a repeated cycle, man. You see, a woman caused King Solomon to go off. All right, that's why the Most High said, "Don't marry women of these strange nations, because they have to have you follow after different gods." All right, because men come weak towards the woman. All right, I mean, a man is physically stronger than a female or a woman, but a woman uses her power for evil, because a woman basically has a certain type of power over a man. Salakia. A woman has a certain type of power over a man. All right, because a man can be righteous. You can be in the spirit. Okay, you can be righteous. You can be holy. Then a woman walks past wearing revealing clothes. All right, you can see her body. All right, and you basically look and you lusting like, man, you can be a man of the Lord. But then a woman can walk past with half naked with no clothes on. Then you distracted. All right, because that's the type of power that they carry. All right, and women use that. We saying the truth. Women like to use their power for evil. All right. Then it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Right, because a woman is not supposed to be just gadding abroad, man, in society, just coming and going as she please. All right, going to her to her friend's house, just roaming the streets, seeing what she can get into. No, because she's going to get into mischief and wickedness. because she's not she wasn't set up to think logically like a man. All right, she runs off emotion. That's why a woman. That's why women say that the scriptures is outdated. You living in a stone age is because you want your woman to basically be in order and be up under her man and dress and have a shamefaced and dress modest according to the scriptures. All right, women can't see themselves doing that because the only thing they see themselves doing is getting money, getting a perfect man. When there's no such thing as a perfect man, the Lord is the only one perfect. All right. So women have some kind of idea in their head, like, I get a little money, I get a man. All right, the minute something don't go my way, or you get into it, or whenever you feel like it, you can just say, well, I get a new man. All right, and that's the mentality of our women. That's why it says, give a woman not much liberty to get abroad, and through the woman comes sin. All right, and through her we all die, because the woman. This is the society we live in is the results of a woman making decisions in the household. All right, who's basically a result of women raising the household. All right, everything is just completely upside down because you have no men in the homes. Esau gives women liberty to get abortions. All right, if you get the man out the home, I'll give you Section 8. I'll give you welfare. I'll give you what else they call it, HUD, housing, all these different things that Esau will give the women, food stamps, if the man's not around. So that's why our society is all messed up, because women are making the decisions in the household now. All right, a man can't even come home from basically his job and have a clean house and a cooked meal. All right, a woman feel like, oh, I'm not doing that. Who you think I am? Type of mentality. All right, that's why we say you women are going to be destroyed unless you get in order, through the Most High, because it's an order that the Most High set up. All right. As a matter of fact, let's just get that in Corinthians, man. Let's get that in Corinthians. You gotta pardon me, Akim, man. I'm a little under the weather, so you please pardon me. All right, this is this is for 1 Corinthians 11:2. It says, "Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember in all things and keep the ordinance in as I deliver them to you." All right. It says, "But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua." All right. And the head of the woman is the man. All right. So that it's an order to the way that the Most High has set things up, man. All right. Yeah, the head of every man is Yahushua. All right. And it says, in the head of Yahushua is Yahweh. So it's an order to way life is set up and way things are supposed to be ran. All right. Now we're living in a society where the woman where a woman should surpass a man. All right, basically because they eating out of the hand of Esau, and Esau likes a woman to rule over him. So basically, that's how he's forcing everybody else to live. All right, you have these other countries taking on the same philosophies in the democracies of America. All right, because basically they exalt women, give them liberation. All right, where they basically can make decisions on their own and rule in the household. No, that's all. It was the life was set up for the man to rule. All right, for the man to rule his household. That's not to say that a man should be just come in, kick his woman ass for no apparent reason, man, slap around, talk to her crazy. No, it means when it say rule, it says it means in righteousness, man. All right, we're supposed to be making decisions righteously. A woman's supposed to have a problem. She's supposed to be able to come to her man, and her man will righteously make a judgment on whatever situation that they may have. All right, he's going to judge in righteousness, man. All right. Salakia. Salakia. Yeah, a man is supposed to make righteous judgment call, man, because a woman, the Most High didn't design a woman to do so. All right, the one he didn't design a woman to be making decisions or well, this is a good thing for us to do, or we gonna do this to do that. No, you're supposed to be you're supposed to be watching after the house and taking care of the kids, man. And women look at that as a bad thing, as an evil thing now, because they see YouTube and TV and music is being promoted. You know that you can be whatever you want to be. So our women are not content with being godly, God fearing women anymore. All right, because it's so much things out there that's been pushed in society and through the media that women can basically do as they please. All right, they don't have to listen to their husbands, and if he do something that you don't like, you basically can get a new one. It don't work that way. All right, it's an order to these things, man. You women are you see, we just read that the woman was the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. All right, so following after this woman is going to lead to death. Following after the ways and the things that she want to do is going to lead to death. All right, and let's go one of my favorite scriptures, especially when dealing with the woman. One of my favorite scriptures is Genesis 3, and we'll read from 15 down to 16. And it's not, well, we just started 16. All right, because it's not to bring this out to make a woman feel like, well, that she has no place, all right? But it's just to show the order that the Most High set it up, all right? And most women don't like hearing these type of things, all right? This is Genesis 3 and 16. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception, all right? Because the woman sinned, so that's why you go through childbirth and you have labor pains, all right? And you go have contractions and you be in pain through giving birth. All right, because it was one of the curses that the Most High put on you women. All right, and to bleed every month, because that's how much you went off. That's just to keep you humble, which you women still not humble. You prideful. All right, it's really was to keep you humble, like for you to say, man, we really had to mess up for the Most High to make us have to go through pain giving birth, all right, and bleeding for every month, seven days a month, all right. It was supposed to humble you women, but you women still not humble, all right. Then it says, in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over you. All right, so that your desire should be towards your husband, like all the energy you women put into social media, put into your friends, put into your careers. All right, all these things that your goals, so-called goals and dreams, you're supposed to be giving that energy to your husband. All right, to design, to see what can you do to make him happy, to keep our family happy. All right, to want to have him a meal ready when he comes home. All right, to want to have his clothes ready from when he leaving out. All right, taking care of the home, raising up the kids. All right, teaching other women to do the same. All right, that's your desire being towards your husband. All right, and he should rule over you, meaning he's the head of the household, man, not the woman. All right, he's going to make the final decision. You might want to do something. Yeah, he might think about it and say, yeah, let me think about it. But then he ultimately has that judgment to say yay or nay, and you have to respect it. You once respected it. It's just that now Esau he's wicked, so he gives you all these things, man, that clouds your judgment. All right, it makes you feel like it's something wrong with that. All right, that's why our women are not in order, because Esau is designed to make it feel like something is wrong with being in order under your man righteously. Now, we're not just saying if a man just coming home, cuss you out, calling you out your name for no reason, basically giving you hell. All right, not able to provide for you. All right, women, and then still trying to treat you like shit. No, it wasn't set up for men to do that. It was just set up for men to be the head of the household, man. All right. You women are not fit to be making them kind of decisions, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Job 39 and 17th. Job 39 and 17, I believe. Right, it says, because Yahweh have deprived her of wisdom. All right, so yeah, the Lord has deprived you women of wisdom. All right, that's why I said you women run off emotion. It's not meant for you to be making a sound decision. That's why they say we can't have no women president, because she'll have a bad day, and next thing you know, nukes will be getting shot off, man, just because she have a bad day. All right, because that's how women are. They run off a complete emotion, man. All right, and it says, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. So the woman wasn't imparted wisdom and understanding, man. All right, it was given to the man. For the woman have to come to the man to get understanding. That means you're supposed to be as one with your man and work together with your man. All right, you come to him and you're supposed to have a need for him. All right, the Most High set it up for you to have a need for your man. All right, for you to have a need to basically for your man. And right now in the society we live in, Esau is giving our women all kind of gifts. The scripture said, "Gift destroyeth the heart." All right, and Esau giving our women all kind of gifts. He gave them women liberation, the independent spirit, equal pay, or if not higher. All right, he's basically told them you don't have to listen to your man. All right, that's a gift. So a gift destroys your heart. All right, a gift, instead of you seeing the righteous thing to do, just because you know you got liberty to do what you want to do, that's exactly what you do, is what you want to do. And this is the end result. The society we living in is the end result of women doing what they want to do. All right, but I'm about to read how the Most High had it set up, because we just read that he didn't give the woman wisdom and understanding. Because the reason why he didn't give you wisdom and understanding, because it's not meant for you to be making no decisions. All right, and that's just simple and plain. Your focus is supposed to be your man and your household. All right, and training other women up to be righteous women. All right, and then that's how you build a nation. All right, then it says this is 1 Corinthians 14 and 33 says, for Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. All right, says, let your women keep silence in the churches. All right, and we do know that the churches, when it's talking about, it's talking about you. All right, it's talking about people. All right, because the scriptures say, with two or three or more gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of them. All right, so it says, keep quiet in the churches. It says, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law. All right, so the woman is supposed to be in obedience. So you have a lot of women who tries to be women pastors, who tries to teach and all these things. No, you're supposed to be in obedience, quiet. All right, you're not supposed to be this, because basically, if a woman is humble and quiet and have her head covered up, all right, and dressed in modest apparel, you know, that's righteous. But here's a woman come in the midst of men, all right, and she's wearing clothes, all right, basically where she's revealing herself. Then you have other men looking at her, man. That's why the Most High is not the author of confusion. It was never meant to be set up that way. All right, it was never meant for women to be in the midst of men opening their mouth, man. All right, verse 35, it says, and if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. All right, so if you have anything to ask, you need to ask your husband at home, because it's an order, man. The Most High, he didn't create the woman to rule over the man. He created the man to rule over the woman. All right, he gave the man wisdom and understanding. All right, he didn't give it to the woman. So that's what our women have to come back to, being humble. All right, being humble women. All right, and basically coming back to the Most High and trying your best to receive salvation, man. All right. This is 1 Timothy 2 and 9. It says, In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety. All right. And it says, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. All right. Verse 11, it says, let the women learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence. All right. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. All right. So Adam, that's in a nutshell, man. All right. You women supposed to be shamefaced, man. You're supposed to be humble. All right. You're supposed to be you're not supposed to be dealing with your man with a bunch of mouth and snapping your neck and rolling your eyes. No, man. All right. You're not supposed to be dealing in that manner with your man. You're supposed to be under subjection to your man. All right. You're supposed to be, if he asks you to be quiet and don't say anything, don't do it, because women mouth. Look, a woman's mouth can get a war started, man. All right. How many men, we all know men. All right, because we was all once in the world at one point. How many men have died to the hands of a woman? All right, been set up by a woman, or kill another man over a woman. All right, and she's the one going on. All right, so that's why you women have to be in order, man, and it's just simple and plain. All right. Let's get another scripture then I'll close out, because I'm under the weather, man. Let's start at 3. This is Titus 2:3. It says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. So you women are not supposed to be, oh, I saw such and such, and spreading rumors, and like y'all do, talking about things on social media and quick to spread rumors and just gossip. All right. You women are not supposed to be doing that, man. All right. Verse 4 says, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. All right. It says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemy, man. So you women got to get back in order, man. And it comes with respecting your man. All right. Because you women just respect power at this point. All right. You follow after Esau and everything he tells you because you see power. All right. And we have curses on us. So you, so you don't follow after us, because you don't see none of us in a position of power. All right. You don't see the men of the Lord basically being in a position of power. You see us being in a low position right now. So you see that as opportunity to basically to be disobedient to your man. All right. And you're going to be judged for that. I mean, all you women who don't want to get in order or get in line, you're going to be judged for it. You men too. All right. Because you men got to be righteous too. All right. It's not just coming back and how you gonna rule over your woman if you're not doing it in righteousness. True enough, regardless, you still the head of the household. So you still gonna be as an order to set up. But if you're not ruling in righteousness, I mean, you're gonna basically be put to death too, unless you get in order. All right. So with that, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule well. In salutation to Joachim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.